new media is kind of a fusion of every sort of social form of communication we have. So like a hybrid of like Twitter and viral marketing and YouTube and social media just in general.
Like it describes every level of media that's coming out because it's like developing so quickly and so rapidly into different forms.
There's definitely very serious ways to use new media and sort of like the benefits of like whatever Foursquare or like things like that is an element of new media, but I feel like new media also has a very silly side.
Oh, this is a GIF from Mean Girls, a classic movie. It's when Jason gets hit in the head with the boombox, which is a great moment in that movie. So I saved it.
I say GIF, and I have no idea. A lot of people say GIF, but that sounds like peanut butter to me.
This is an old GIF. I've seen this make its rounds on the internet. And this guy, like, 3 guys are walking, and then one of them walks into a pole, and he starts beating it up, and his other 2 friends, like, come in, they, like, start beating it up, too.
I feel like I can justify a lot of things as art. I feel like there's definitely, if there's a reason somebody created it, then it is art on some level. So I feel like that sort of, like, silly GIFs even can be a useful social tool.
A picture's worth 1,000 words, and a GIF is 60 to 100 pictures just constantly looping. So I think you can. It's really a powerful means of communication because if it's a well-known scene, if it's there's a really famous GIF of some, I don't know what, sort of 1920s-esque film character just looking right at the camera and clapping. And you get things like that, like someone will say on a message board, they'll post something, and then like you could say it in words, you could post a picture, but you have this GIF, this like really succinct moment of something that conveys a very specific emotion that you can't really express with words.
Yeah, definitely. I love the genre of reaction faces and that sort of thing. I definitely, when I was like in high school, I definitely was on a lot of just sort of various like art forums and sort of just, I guess even like forums about the internet that sort of like garbagey whatever appealed to me, and so I really loved the sort of reaction faces and the sort of mixture of camaraderie and dismissiveness that tended to crop up.
It's a great way to like show emotion, like the emotion that you're feeling, and like a face you would make in real life to someone. But like you're not gonna see them in real life because this is the internet, so you just want to like express that feeling.
A skilled comedian can deliver like a great like one-liner where you're like a clever wordplay or something like that. I feel like GIFs can deliver, that sort of hilarious slapstick of whatever, a cat misjudging a jump and just plowing straight on its face. And as long as they're not like overly like, oh god, I hope nobody's actually hurt there, I think they can provide a really sort of ridiculous element of humor that you can't get as quick anywhere else.
It's a weird, like, backwards progression from video, It's like, you watch a GIF, and it's always from a video, and it's just, like, it's not even the whole video, it's that, like, 5 seconds of that video over and over again. There's not even any sound. It's, like, a weird, like, backward step from, like, technologically. And so I don't think that could really be embraced by most people in, like, mainstream media, because at that point they'd be like, why are you showing this GIF? Why don't you just show the whole video?
They're totally different. Like, you can't say photography is like less artistic than videography because there's less going on. It's a new type of media, and I think it's different. You can't do sketch comedy in a GIF. It's a different experience that you use for different things. But it's perfect for that when all you need is that 1 to 2 seconds of something hilarious and just over and over. It's totally different, and I don't think the same rules apply.
I don't know. Maybe there is a market for that. It sounds weird. I feel like I associate GIFs with just like our like young internet generation of people who like think this is really funny, and I don't know if it would catch on, but I guess we'll grow up and rule the world one day, so maybe we could make it catch on.
Like it or not, it's a new form of communication that's with us. Like now it's absolutely how there's a whole sort of section of internet humor. Places like Reddit have these very distinct cultures that you can't really develop outside of a new media setting.
How is this not going to be accepted someday? I don't know. Maybe that's overly optimistic, but I think it's definitely going to come to a point, hopefully pretty soon, where these things are viewed as at least having the potential to be this higher form of art.